Hey guys, Boston Bruce here. Turn 7, the USA KMT. We're rolling out the turns today. This is turn 7, July of 39. Look at the current income chart. Should be correct. I think I have, I'm not sure now. I'd have to check if I do have the Germans with the Vichy there. Not positive. I know this is right in the bank, I believe. Should be correct. Alrighty, let's get to it. What's happened? The Japanese have taken over the Dutch East Indies. Gotten very aggressive. Making the Aussies nervous and the Far East Command nervous. These Italians just keep amassing forces in Abyssinia and Italian Somaliland, Northern Africa. They're building up. They are building up, and the Germans have taken over France. And they're also setting their eyes on Warsaw next turn. So, let's see what's going on. The USA is hoping to get the 35 income, be able to move their ships. But first we got the KMT. KMT has $8 to spend. You're going to spend it all on 2 artillery. And that is it. They'll collect 5 for next turn. They have 1 non-combat zone move. We're going to place the 2 artillery in Yunnan. But coming out of Yunnan will be my 1 mountain infantry there. And 3 cavalry. All moving into Kwangtung. Thank you, Randall, for the idea for the task force markers. What I did was take ones I don't use much, like this Italian one, and made it into a KMT one on the opposite side. Of course, I could play in Hambone here. Probably need about 5 Italian ones. All right, in unit recap. Kwangtung, 4 militia, 2 artillery. That was Yunnan, 4 militia, 2 artillery. And Kwangtung is 18 infantry, 3 mountain infantry, 3 cavalry, 5 militia, and 3 AAA. All right, they'll collect 5. All right, USA. USA has 34 to spend. They're going to spend it all. They're going to move a carrier to stage 2 for 5. Finish a port in Puerto Rico for 3. Lend lease a fighter to the English for 10. A AAA to the KMT for 4. We'll buy a fighter for ourselves and a militia for 2. That is 34. Tech rolls, we're going to go for rockets, bombers, jets, long range. Long range is the yellow. Jets is the yellow. Long range is the black. Large ship, improved construction, and amphibious doctrine. And let's see if we can keep it rolling. We've been on fire with tech. And don't look so hot this time. Well, we might have 3. Could be 3. 11's a definite. That's amphib. And a 9 is a definite. And a 7's a maybe. So the 7 we did get. And we got jets. Not too bad. We got 3. I know people that would love to have 3. 3 on the board even. Huh, Pete? So jets, improved construction, and amphib. Improved construction goes to 3. Jets goes to 3. And amphib goes to 2. Not bad. We got 2 at not stage 3, just like the Germans, so that's good. All right. Oh, now let's do an income roll. Seven. Whoa, I thought it was on the 2. All right, it brings us to 37. Means we get to move some stuff. All right, first off, shout out to Pete. Wonder why I'm doing that, huh, people? We once left these in port for the Japanese to get for free. All right. My transport's going to come out the port, and it is going to go 1, 2 over to Guam. My destroyer is coming out of port, and it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 over to Wake. From San Francisco, this transport is going to pick up an infantry and a light armor, and he's going to go over to Hawaii, dropped off the infantry and light armor in Hawaii, and go in port. All those ships are in port right now in Hawaii. So let's do a recap of what's there, just to make sure I'm right. I'll do that after I place units. What else we got? Tactical bomber is going to stay there. I believe that's it on this side. All right, let's go to the other side. All right, coming over from New York in 825 will be, let's see, where's that guy go? 1, 2, 3, you can only go over to there. I'm going to bring it, one destroyer is going to come out of port, go 1, 2 over to A27 and go on escort duty. I guess it's a combat move. Going into from the Carolinas, the seaplane is going to fly down to Puerto Rico. While I'm down here, I'm going to take this construction marker off of Puerto Rico. We now have a major port there for next turn. What else we got? Coming from New York will be 2 destroyers down to A41, along with 2 battleships, light cruiser, heavy cruiser, another destroyer. Basically all the ships that are over here will be the aircraft carrier with the fighter and the tactical. The medium bomber will fly to Puerto Rico. Transport will pick up this infant. Actually, no. Transport will. I don't want to go with that transport. Let's see. I'm going to take a transport with an artillery and an infantry. I'm going to strategic naval from New York to Puerto Rico. Drop those guys off in Puerto Rico. This other transport in 30 is going to pick up the infantry from Washington. It'll go 1, 2 into New Orleans, pick up the other infantry, go over to 837, drop those guys off in, they can't get off in Puerto Rico there, so it will stay there. He'll just pick him up and come to Washington with that other infantry. All right. Let's rail this militia from Chicago to Washington. We'll keep this guy in port. I had to go around the other side. Coming out of 836 will be a destroyer and a light cruiser. They'll come over to Puerto Rico also. This other naval transport's going to come up 1, 2, 3 to New York, going port. And that is it. All right, let's place some goods. Our fighter goes in San Francisco. Militia goes in Midway. We'll build the AAA in San Francisco. It'll go to Hawaii. Then from Hawaii, 1, 2, 3, 4 to Guam. No interdiction. 1, 2, 3, and drop it off in Kwangtung, bringing the total of 4 AAA in Kwangtung. The fighter. There it is. Fighter will built in New England. I'm going to deliver it to Southern England. That will give the English 2 British fighters, 1 French fighter in Southern England. I did the big major port. We're going to place our carrier in P25. No, carrier ain't done yet. I moved it to stage 2 from 3. Good try. Good try, Boston Bruce. Alrighty, and I believe that's it. We'll collect income. We'll have 37 for next turn. We're not at war. Let's do a unit recap. So, San Francisco has a fighter and a militia. Northwest Territory, Pacific Northwest, has a tactical bomber. I got my 2 coastal subs in P25. And actually, they're going to come up 1. No, they'll just stay there. This Destroyer 2 is going to come out and come over to Hawaii. So, all I have is the 2 coastal subs there, the tactical bomber, fighter, militia. Hawaii has a AAA, 2 infantry, 1 militia, 1 light armor, and Admiral Nimitz. We have 2 transports in port. We have 3 destroyers, 2 battleships, and a heavy cruiser. We have a destroyer in P36. We have a transport in P43. We have a militia reach on Luzon, Visaris, and whatever the other one is here, Mindanao. That's it on this side. Come over this way. And on Puerto Rico, I have an artillery and an infantry. Then in Sea Zone A, and I have a seaplane on Puerto Rico. Sea Zone A41, I have a naval transport. There's a medium bomber on Puerto Rico, too. So let's do that again. Medium bomber, seaplane, infantry, artillery. Fleet carrier with a fighter tactical, a heavy cruiser, 2 light cruisers, 1 naval transport, 2 battleships, and I believe 3 destroyers. Yeah, 3 destroyers. I have 1 destroyer on escort duty in A27. Actually, I'm going to take 1 of my destroyers out, and he will go on escort duty up there, too. So I got 2 of them up there on escort duty in A27. So that is 2 destroyers, 2 battleships, 2 light cruisers. Oh, actually 3 destroyers. There's another one. Hiding. Sorry about that. Never know, too. I could have set the board up wrong. I haven't moved anything since the start. All right, so 1 transport, 3 destroyers, 2 light cruisers, 1 heavy cruisers, 2 battleships, a fleet carrier, fighter tactical, seaplane, medium bomber, infantry, artillery. Washington has 2 infantry, 2 militia. There's a militia in New York. There's a transport and port in Washington and New York. And that is it. I'll have 37 for next turn. Turning it over to Hambone. He'll probably do Germany tonight. Boston Bruce signing out.